Ladies and gentlemen, we lost another security guard. My job right now is to let you guys know that the job is dangerous, and if you're not aware, you're not equipped correctly, you're not trained correctly, the chances of you surviving a situation like an active shooter or whatever it may be greatly decreases. You guys really need to support this channel. You guys need to put a thumbs up, whatever. Even if you don't like me, it's just to get this information out there, guys. It's very, very important, because the security guard school ain't talking about it. Your managers don't care about it, and your clients don't know about it, about the stupidity that we have to endeavor, the way we have to clock in and clock out and make it through our shifts. They don't care. They don't know. So it's up to us to make the difference. Let's check out this short video and this person's story. So we go with one of the videos. Family coroner identified security guard killed in mall shooting.
And 26-year-old Joe Acker was on duty as a security officer at the time, died at the scene.
Joe was always there. Good.
Alright, so just to be clear, there was an active shooter event in a mall on Monday, and a security guard was doing their job. The security guard unfortunately got taken down despite their attempt to stop the active gunman.
Joe was working security at the mall when the shooting took place. Police had just a few details they were able to share with Joe's family.
He was confronting the person, and that he, in doing that, he saved other people.
Joe's mother, Crystal, says that this loss is immeasurable.
You never expect to outlive your kids, so this is very difficult.
Joe's older sister shared a similar sentiment. Tiffany says this is what she wants people to remember about Joe.
How big his heart was, and just to remember that he's a hero.
At the mall, Joe Acker had a heart of gold. That's how so many people have described the 26-year-old security guard who was shot and killed as she tried to stop the gunman. Our Shira Matsuzawa spoke with some of Joe's friends, and she joins us now with what their family had to say. Shira, I would imagine this is such a hard time for them.
Absolutely. Understandably, Kim, this is an incredibly emotional and difficult time for Joe's loved ones. Now, I spoke to her father, Robert, and partner, Ray, today. And before we share that with you, Joe's dad wanted to clarify his relationship with Joe. He tells me, to him, Joe was Joseph, his son. And 3 years ago, when Joe came out as transgendered, Joe told Robert she will always be his son, Joseph. So you'll hear Robert address Joe as Joseph, and Robert also tells me that when asked how Joe wanted to be addressed, Joe would say, address me how you see me. If you see me as Joseph, call me Joseph. If you see me as Joe, call me Joe. Just see me as a person.
She says that, have a good day, and I do the same thing I always do, which is I will when I see you. And then she gave me a kiss.
Gray Dawn is sharing the last time she saw her partner of nearly 3 years, Joe Acker.
You could hear her voice. She was, hey, baby. Her cutesy little voice that she did.
Joe was a security.
Hey guys, if I don't have much commentary, it's because I feel there's not really much to say. Right now I'm just highlighting these videos, trying to get this information out there, so you get a better idea, man. Security guards are people. Security guards are people, and it's like nurses, just like other types of work. We need certain level of protections. We need certain level of training and equipment. We need to be recognized, because a lot of places just have us as a warm body sometimes, and they just see us as a number, a warm body and a number, and that's it. But we're not robots, at least not yet. And as long as we're clocking in, we're doing our job, we're freaking human beings, and we need to change the security guard industry. We need to change local laws and federal laws when it comes to security guards. Again, we're not cops, but we need certain similar equipment that should just be given. Like as long as we're working in a particular area, that comes standard. Like if you're a handyman, I don't know no job that doesn't have any equipment for a handyman. maintenance person. You get a mop, you get a hammer, a screwdriver, you get a paint roller, you get all that shit. You don't pay for it. You don't pay for it. But for some reason, we security guards have to pay for all our stuff. And when we do get something, you know, some protective gear, as far as I'm aware, things that are low maintenance, things that are not really being upkept, things that have been passed down through several guards. You know, sometimes a situation where you, as soon as you leave the job, you have to take the firearm to the workplace and then you go home, unless you carry your own thing, because of legality and things like it. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy.
Security guard at the Boise Town Square Mall. When police say she died protecting people as she tried to stop the gunman on Monday.
You're not supposed to bury your child. Not at 26 years old. That is not right.
Joe's father, Robert Acker, still can't believe Joe is gone. He says when he first heard about what happened, he didn't think it was real.
They couldn't leave.
No, he'll be coming through the door here in a minute. It slowly hits home that, you know, you're never gonna get the hug of it again.
Look at the pain of this family and tell me it's not worth buying a vest, getting training. Tell me that it's okay for there to be regulation on more training, more of everything for security guards. What if this was your family? What if this was you?
Or tell him how you love him, and no more forehead bumps. Or he was the biggest part of my life and hers.
Yeah,
He would have done anything for anybody, and he did. He may not have did it intentionally, but he gave his life so a lot of people could go home that day. He's my hero.
So I just want to read an article also from IdahoStatesman.com, news local crime article, and it just to talk a little bit about, you know, Joe Acker's military. Acker joined the Army after high school and was a forward artillery observer and a paratrooper charged with jumping out of planes and doing follow-up missions on the ground. According to Kevin, who told the Idaho Statesman that he was stationed with Acker for 2 years in Florence, Italy. They also spent time in Latvia after Russia's 2014 invasion of the Ukraine. This person was trained. I don't know what type of equipment Joe had and what the confrontations look like. I really hope that later on they release some type of security footage, but the chances of that happening is not really high. I wish I could get access to that information so we can study it, just like these self-defense, like active shooter or whatever other self-defense channels on YouTube does, so that we can particularly study the security guards and what defensive tactics we should really be focusing on. But unfortunately, that information is not always out there. Joe Acker, I sometimes say Acker, sorry about that, passed away, and I really hope this gets other security guards thinking about how they want to do their job, how they plan on patrolling, how they plan on getting new training. You know, I know a bulletproof vest costs money, but if you're drinking 2 or 3 beers a week and you cut that down to at least 1 or 2, you can get a bulletproof vest within less than a year, and you can pay it off little by little because there's different payment programs out there. And if your job ain't providing you with the tools and training you need, get the heck out of that job. Get out of that job. You know, it's very important. It's very important for us to also make our own self-assessment, understand our own self-worth and the dangers of that particular post. That's it, and that's that, guys. Unfortunately, we lost another security guard. Is how things are. I really wish you guys take your job more seriously. You know, you get some training, you get more certifications, you do all that stuff. So take care of yourself, love yourself. Hope you press like, comment down below, subscribe, and take care of yourself, love yourself. Lo quiero mucho. Ciao.